Okay, so let's get jump right in. So select an English, click done, click new item, and just kind of click select folder. Don't worry. Add enemy key page info is the enemy you're going to be fighting on the stage. So I'm gonna call him A, and this will be his health, break, his minimum speed his dice can roll. This will be the max speed his dice can roll. And these are self-explanatory. These are resistances to certain damage types. And then this is any skin you can use. You can have custom skins, which is a whole nother thing that is not easy to do, and I'm not going to go into because it really deserves a video of its own. I don't even do them, so I might not even make a video on it, so I apologize about that, but I don't like to do custom skins. And make sure you select random face, because if you don't, they will not have a face or hair. They'll just look like this, a blank ass motherfucker. Passives, you can choose any passive already in the game. If you want to make a custom passive, I'm going to put that in another video because that's not easy and it's long. It requires its own video of an explanation because it's not a short explanation. You're not going to see anything here, but that's fine. This is where you would add the combat pages you make, which I will show you how. Just no dialogue, no deck, that's fine. Oh, edit. I forgot. This is the chapter they're going to be in. So Urban Nightmare. This is their rarity. Object of art is gold. This is purple. This is blue. This is green. Done. No dialogue or deck. It's fine. Librarian key page is you know when you defeat an enemy and you burn their book, you get their armor page. That's this. So if you would get like less HP, maybe I'll give you less break, give them less stamina. And make sure you reselect the skin, because if you don't, it's going to come up as an error. And you also can't give them a random face. Yeah, A. Urban Nightmare. Once again, passives. You can't give them a deck because, you know, you don't give... It's not the enemy you're going to be fighting. This is for your librarian. This is librarian armor. You're not going to need a deck. If you want to give them, you know the whole like thing, how like Bina and Roland have like their own unique deck they can't unequip. I can show you how to do that in a whole nother video, maybe in the passive video, if I learn how to do it. We're going to go to, now if you want to add custom pages, go to combat page info, add, and this is for, this is like, you know, at the start when you first use the card, on use, combat start. There's some class ones as well, start of class. You can make your own too, which I will show you how in another video. These are the common ones, and there's all. All is for like custom fights. For example, Angela Teddy. Start of class, all dice on this page gain 2 power. This is for Angela's Teddy fight. Angela find a card or ego, whatever. So I'll just actually select that one. Activation. Detail, this is what the attack type is going to be. Slash, penetration or hit. Defense, detail once again, guard or evasion. Standby is just counter. That's just the counter dice. It can be guard and it can be a defensive or offensive dice. Motion is the animation it's going to play. So fire is just the ranged animation. And far, if you want to make the card range, you go up here and select range, far, option, single use. Dice ability, it's just on hit, class win, lose, whatever. And once again, there's a common, all, and there's also a custom. Custom abilities. Now one thing I forgot to mention, like this. There's also a custom here. You're not going to see anything, but that's fine, don't worry about that. Now, images, right? If you want to get a custom image, you just go to Google, banana, go here, right click, save image as PNG, and you want to go to the mod folder. So go to, it's going to be in this PC, documents, new library mod. If this is your first mod, it's going to be normal invitation. If it's not your first mod, if it's your second one, normal invitation 2, 3, whatever. For me, it's normal invitation 2, so go to resource then. So click on that, go to resource, combat page artwork, and we're going to save it here. And I want you to click on this, and we need to resize it to resize to custom, turn off maintain aspect ratio, 410 to 310. It needs to be that. Save, and it's going to save. So hopefully save right back in combat page artwork. You might need to re-navigate to it. Boom, and refresh, and boom, banana. Make sure it's 410 by 310. It needs to be. Boom. And then we would edit here. Edit. Add. Done. Boom. Check. They have that. Passives I'm not going to go into because, like I said, it's complicated and it's not that simple. You actually go and make code, or just rip code from the game and change some variables. So let's get to Dropbook. Dropbook is, I'm going to make it Urban Nightmare. Dropbook is, this is the enemy key, this is the, no, a librarian key page. This will be the armor page, and this will be the combat page awards. Invalid name, whatever. Enemy unit info. This is to tell the state. You know when you're fighting the enemy, you defeat them, and they drop something. This is what this is. Enemy A will drop key book reward AD. Now we're gonna go to stage info. Name it whatever you want. Number of books doesn't matter. Invitation. Now let's say you want to add 2 different enemies, right? Don't worry about story. I'll get another bit. You want to add 2 different enemies. This is librarian count. Add as many librarians you want. Enemy count. You can have to 5 librarians up to 5. 5 enemies. Wave count is how many waves. That's how many enemy waves, and floor number is how many floors you can use. So let's say you want to add. Let's say you want to add a different person, right? Well, here's the thing. We're gonna select B. Select skin. Random face. No deck or dialogue, it's fine. So we're gonna select the B, and then we're gonna select him to drop combat award AD. And we're gonna edit this, and we can then add that second dude. Boom. That's how you add different enemies. And next up, what we're gonna go into the story. Remember how I was talk about the story? Well, don't worry about that. Ignore all this. Edit story. Create new story, name it whatever, select it, and press F2 to begin the editor. Now, I'm not going to explain story in this one because it really deserves its own video, as it's really a lot different from everything else, and I think it's be more organized if it's an own video. Just click Save File, click End Story Editing, Close Story Editor, and we're going to edit, and boom, you can then select that. So then, when you send the invitation, this is what we'll play first, and then when the battle's over, when you win, this is what we'll play. It's gonna be the same one because we selected the same file, but it's okay. Click done, and then edit workshop. Before you upload it, you want to go to edit workshop info, change the ID package, because if you have multiple mods, you have 2 mods of the same ID package, one will be disabled, so change it to whatever. Title, whatever, thumbnail can be whatever, it can be, I think, whatever dimension either, it doesn't have to be 410 by 310, and you would upload it when you're ready. Now, don't upload it until you do playtesting. In order to do that, we're going to save this, we're going to open up, and you want to copy this, and then what I want you to do is go back here, browse local files, mods. Now ignore this is when I was trying to mod the game like a dumbass. Ignore this. Mod sample, and you want to then paste the folders you copied, and you want to open up the game. Let's actually save. Exit the program. You would then want to open it up with mods. Then you want to just find your mod and find the ID package. Find the name of it, whatever. It might be called this one, I actually don't know. I didn't really give it a name or an ID package or anything. And you just do that, click OK, and just let it load. Now, when you do upload, I would highly recommend doing that before you upload it, because in case you find any errors, like you forgot to change one of the animations or something's not working, whatever. It's just better to do that, so you know it's working, and then you don't upload it and then it gets subscribed to, and people don't. And you have to re-upload it because it didn't work properly or something. So next up, what's also very important, is this is the last thing before we leave, before I end it off. Your mod's going to be hidden. So you're going to go to the workshop, as I showed you. By default, the mod is hidden to the files you posted. And select any of the mods you made. For example, I made this one. Change visibility to public. And that's it. I'm done there. And another video I will explain how to do passives, and in that video I might also explain how to make combat page abilities. I might just do that combat page abilities in its own video. And that's it for now. Thank you guys for coming. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the pack bite.